Hello and welcome back, Commanders and Commanderettes. Chesty Puller here with another War Commander video. This one is on the Skirmish event for December 2023. And this is my first try. We're going to go ahead and start out with the officer set, like I usually do. And remember, I have said many times that I believe that some of the lower level events are just as difficult as the higher level events. And so I like to start out on the more difficult ones or the supposedly the higher level ones that have higher payout because um, if they're just as easy, you might as well just do the harder ones because the payout is better. Okay. These guys are coming after you at the beginning. What I'm doing here is I have 8 um, Cosmortars and Gus. And over the last events, I found that other than the Oxford having, the really cool effect of having the ghost, the orange ghost guys, I found that the Cosmortars were the best out of the 3 units. I do like Sagittarius, and I really like Oxford, as well as the cannons. They come in really handy, and I may use them in this event. We'll see. I haven't seen the second base yet, but I have a feeling that these. Where is it? I thought I saw 2 bunkers somewhere back there. There's a couple of bunkers, I think, and I have a feeling that those are going to be a big problem. Right now, I can't use missiles because we're inside of a like a cave. And so what I'm going to try to do, yeah, there's the one bunker. There's one more bunker back there, I think I saw. And what I'm going to try to use is the Gus has this splash. I'm going to try to use the splash to take out the bunkers. That didn't work. Um, hmm. Yeah, I might have to bring the Oxford in to block for these. If I can't get these, I'll have to bring the Oxford in. I brought him along, and I don't know if you noticed. We'll try this. Okay, that did it. I don't know if you noticed, but I have my Cosmortars split into 3 platoons. You can actually do it in 6 platoons because that will reduce your damage per platoon and make it free repair where it wouldn't be if you were all in 1 platoon. We'll see if 3 platoons is good enough. So far, this is looking very doable. So far. Okay, next time, I think I'm going to go directly for the turret and not, um, well, we'll see. I went for the that thing right there instead of the turret, and I should have gone for the turret, I think, on that right corner there. Yeah, there's another bunker right there. See? And if they have those shock guys in those bunkers, they cause a lot of damage. So I don't want to find out. Remember, when you kill these power plants, stay away from them because they will blow up and cause you damage. I think I was too close to that one. See, sometimes they just explode like that when you're not expecting them. Okay, so there's that floater next to the bunker. Hopefully I don't kill it. Okay, good. Let's try and see if that floater works. See all that splash damage coming out of... Most of that's coming out of Gus. Most of that's coming out of Gus. As a matter of fact, I think all of that's coming out of Gus. I don't think the regular Cosmortars have any of that splash. I just got my tech center up to max level, and so I was just able to put that on Gus. I actually read it a long time ago and had forgotten that Gus had that, and it's a really cool feature. If you don't have um, your tech center up to maximum level, then you probably aren't going to be able to have that with Gus, and therefore you're going to have to use cannons or Oxford. You know, if you use Oxford, I think you have to take Gus out of the picture. So if you don't have the splash on Gus, really, then go ahead and just use what do you call it, Oxford, because I would rather have Oxford in there if I didn't have Gus's splash. So keep that in mind. Let's take a look at this second base. I wonder, is there just these two bases? I don't see a third. I think there's just the two bases for the officer set. I see three for the recruit set. I will put a video out for the recruit set too for anybody who's interested. I've been uh, taking care of other things all day long, so I didn't get a chance to get started on this event until just now. It's Friday night, so missed most of the morning part of the event. See, now I can use missiles, but it may not be necessary. Let's try bringing a couple cannons in. I don't know if the cannons are going to survive long enough. Let's see. See, those shock guys can really cause a lot of damage quickly. Try to get a couple of them out of there. Right. Mm. See, they already killed. Yeah, they got me. Well, I should use a missile. So yeah, it looks like the main concern here is going to be the bunkers because everything else, you know, is not going to cause that much damage. So um, I'll do another video where I use a missile because I still want to put this out. This is just my first try. Um, hmm, that what is it called? That blue turret there in the middle that's shooting my orange ghost right now. That's my nemesis because he wants to slow me down. He doesn't cause any damage. I mean, he causes a tiny, tiny bit of damage, but it's nothing to worry about. But what happens is he slows you down. What's it called? A cryo turret. What happens is it slows you down, and then other things can get you. And if those shock guys, if you're going too slow and those shock guys get you, they are some of the more um, hard hitting units in this. I don't know if it's a faction or what you want to call it. Um, It's not really a faction. It's a yeah, I guess it is a faction. It's an enemy faction. I don't know what I can't remember what they're called. Um, there's another bunker. So two bunkers in the Officer 1 and two bunkers in the Officer 2. And if those two bunkers weren't there, this would be apparently a piece of cake. Damn it. See, they're almost dead again. I think I got away that time, but that turret got me. So we'll use missiles. We'll use missiles. I don't see anything that can stop the missiles, so I think we're okay to use missiles. Also, the shock. See, I'm supposed to be immune to shock. I'm a series unit. I'm supposed to be immune to shock, but their shock hurts me. It doesn't shock me, but it causes a lot of damage. So, am I immune to shock? Well, I'm not immune to cryo though. So those cryo turrets are bad news. Anyway, because I got hit by that first bunker, this may not be instant repair, but it'll should still be free repair. I don't look like I have too much damage. But nothing has caused me any damage since I took that hit at the very beginning from that first bunker. All this other stuff is just nothing, really. Man, I wanted to get that cryo, but the splash wasn't just enough. Okay. I remember these tanks used to be a big problem. These blue fireball shooting tanks. I remember they used to be a big problem, and they used to cause a lot of damage. But now with these cos mortars, you can take them out, and they almost never shoot you. And their fireball or their blue fireball is slower or something now because you can get out of the way. Before, you could not get out of the way of that blue fireball. I don't know if you remember that, but they used to cause me a lot of pain. Even if I would move out of the way, the blue fireball would still hit you. But somehow the cause mortars are not able to be um, hit like that. Maybe they nerfed these tanks. Really, they're not tanks. They're blue rocket mortars or something. Some sort of a rocket. A blue fireball. Blue rocket ball. But yeah, those things used to be a pain in the butt. And now they're not the enemy anymore. They're not the big problem. The big problem is those shock guys when they're in bunkers because their range is just they have short range, but when they're in a bunker, they're just got long enough range to shoot you. Now normally I would just take that out, but I've already taken more damage than I like, so I'm gonna take the extra minute. I'm gonna try to get still instant repair here. We'll see if it happens. I could have changed out some of my units for fresh ones because I'm only using 6 of my cosmortars. I have 9 cosmortars here, so I could have changed out some of my units, but I didn't. So I only took damage on 6 cosmortars. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's not instant repair, but I'll be able to go back to the base probably like a minute per a minute and a half or so per unit. Didn't look too bad. I'll real quick do a second video and put it out for what I hope to be instant repair. But yeah, this is not bad. 7 minutes on one, 6 minutes on another one. And, when you take them out and put them back in, kind of a pain, but sometimes you have to do it. And I feel pretty good about this event already. I think that um, this event is very doable. I was really disappointed with the last event we had. It seemed like just such a grind, and you had to push all the way. It's not fun when that happens. So this one should be pretty good. Look for I'll put a video out for this again with instant repair and another video for the recruit set. Hope it was helpful. See you next time.